What's poppin', Colorado High? Happy Leif Erikson Day.
Today is October 9th, 2018. I'm Josue.
And I'm Angel. On today's show, we will have Nurse Lebecky as our special guest, and we'll be giving updates on Kavanaugh.
So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap.
World Series champions, the Houston Astros, put up an amazing game during the AL Division Series. The Astros destroyed the Clevelands, practically running them out of the stadium, hitting 8 home runs, finishing up with a 21-6 score, which moves the Astros from the AL Division to the AL Championship Division, which just pushes the Astros one step closer to the World Series to hopefully bring Houston another dub. Go Astros!
We also wanted to give you a quick update on Brett Kavanaugh's Senate vote. They are now going to update its seating chart with a close vote of 50 to 48 counts sworn in on Saturday, replacing Anthony Kennedy. His nomination had been into questioning, however, after multiple claims of sexual assault pledged against Brett Kavanaugh. But because of FBI's investigations, Kavanaugh had missed a week of Supreme Court term, which started in October 1st. It was during that time that it was undecided spot within the seating chart. It was also claimed by Kavanaugh now, who is sitting in the far right.
We'll be right back with our special guest, Nurse Lebecky, after this commercial break.
As soon as you play, I'm playing. I'm saying my first drum, second's your first beat. I'm saying first, you 2 feet, then we might stand up. Like first you get your hands, then I get your hands up. My sound, your throat, my dance, your feet. You hear my no heartbeat. The metronome in your chest keeps you in time till there's no time. So you sing till you got no breath, and whoever's next dances to the song you've left. Music creates movements, inspire movements. Where I am, you've been. There was you, then there is music. Music follows you.
Yearbook pre-sales have started. The price is currently $80. You can purchase your yearbook in the Flair Room 227 and with a financial secretary at either campus or at www.ball4.com. How else will you remember your time at CHS when you are 75 years old? Purchase your copy of the yearbook today.
We want to welcome today's special guest, Nurse Lebecky, Conroe High School nurse.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you feel is the best aspect of your job?
You guys, for sure. It's really nice. Yeah, I know. The feels. It's really nice as a school nurse to be able to see what happens to your patients. Other jobs in nursing, you don't get to find out what the outcome is, and some of my kids I get to see graduate, so that's fun.
Amazing.
I like that.
What type of health do you look over, as in like mental or physical?
Definitely both. We were talking about this before. Mental health is just a part of overall physical health. For example, when you're nervous, like when you're in front of a camera and you go into fight or flight mode, you'll notice that your body is going to release stress chemicals and your hands are going to get cold because all the blood shunts to your major organs, so you can go into fight or flight mode. So yeah. So there's that.
What's one particular health aspect that you've seen students ignore and should not?
Breakfast.
Oh.
Breakfast, sleep, staying hydrated, drinking lots of water. Caffeine is really dehydrating, and our students drink a lot of caffeine, and our teachers do. And, liquid consciousness. So caffeine's not entirely bad. You just want to make sure you're not overdoing it, and you really want to make sure you're hydrating. You need enough water to help your body function properly, so that's really important.
Water.
Breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast, it slows your metabolism down, so people who eat breakfast can actually eat more calories during the day and gain less weight. So breakfast is a really important thing.
Science.
Yes, for sure.
How much does One Health particularly correlate with a person's performance in everyday life?
I mean, all you have to do is think about when you're sick, you're not feeling well, you have a headache, you can't focus, you can't concentrate on what's in front of you. If you're an athlete, it's hard to perform at your optimal level if you're not taking care of your body. So, you know, think of yourself as you're an athlete in all areas of your life. You know, you want to be able to do your schoolwork, accomplish your goals, and it's going to really help if you take care of your health. So
Car with no gas can't run.
exactly. It's kind of the foundation of everything.
We hear you may be on the show more regularly. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, you guys have asked me to be on the show more regularly, and I would like to do that. But what I'd like to do is talk to the students and to everybody about the things that they're interested in learning about, how to be healthier, you know, what you can do to take care of yourself. So if you guys want to let KTIG know or let the clinic know health topics that you're interested in, we'd love to cover that. So.
Awesome.
Good deal.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Nurse Becky. We will now be taking a quick break.
So I just took my test.
How did you do?
I don't think I passed.
You can always retest.
Nah.
You know, she's right, you know. Students will be allowed 2 full retest opportunities per 9 weeks in level classes at their remediation with teacher. Pre-AP and honors classes will be allowed 1 full credit retest opportunity with required remediation.
Where'd you even come from?
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
So now we'll be throwing it over to Cooking with Culinary.
Hi, welcome to Cooking with Culinary. I'm Claire, and I have Chef Kozak here with me today. He's going to be showing y'all how to make a homemade pizza from scratch.
Welcome, guys. I'm Chef Kozak. I'm Culinary Arts 1 instructor. Today we want to demo how to make pizza from scratch. I've started the process already. I've made a set of my dough, and you can get that recipe online. And we're going to roll out the dough with a basic tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and some toppings, and then we're going to grill it for you. Okay, so here we go. We want to dust our surface with a little flour so we don't have the dough sticking. Get our dough out. Again, this was pre-made. I made this a few hours ago. A very simple recipe. We used flour. We used warm water. We also used yeast, some salt, and some sugar to make it slightly sweet. So we're going to work the dough. Kind of want to spread it nice and evenly. If you want to cheat, grab yourself a rolling pin for those who want a nice, easy, round surface. You want to shape it up a little bit, make sure it's round. Let's see if we can flip this for you, okay? Lay it out, make it round again, work your dough into a round shape. You want to make sure you got enough area for your crust. So this is called a pizza peeler. It's to slide pizza on and off. We're going to coat the underneath with a little cornmeal or semolina flour. We're going to shape up our pizza a little bit more. We want to build up an edge to make a crust. Okay. We're going to put a little olive oil. We want to spread the olive oil around pizza. Use a generous amount. Some fresh chopped garlic for your pizza is always excellent additive. Almost like a garlic bread, if you will. Make sure your pizza isn't sticking because we're going to go right into the grill or the oven. Today we're going to go right onto the grill. I'm going to show you how to grill that. And then we're going to take a little tomato sauce right out of the can. You're welcome to spice up your sauce at all with any ingredients you might want to use. We're going to we can use some fresh basil from the garden. We have several different types of basil. We have the green basil, the purple basil, the Thai basil, and any other fresh herbs that you might like right from the garden. We're going to spread our tomato sauce around, work the sauce nice and evenly. Then you're going to add some cheese. This is fresh mozzarella, whole milk mozzarella. You're welcome to take any type of cheese you might like at the grocery store. Sometimes they have the 4-cheese pack with all the Italian blended cheeses. We're just going to use the fresh shredded mozzarella for you today. We're going to add some sliced pepperoni today to your pizza. Just put it on randomly as you like your pepperoni. Just no rhyme or reason here on how to put on the pepperoni. Okay, and some wonderful pepperoni. I like to finish my pizza with some fresh Parmesan cheese. And then of course you can take your fresh basil, pick your fresh basil right from the garden. We have a garden out back with our fresh herbs. Then you want to roll it up. This is called a chiffonade cut. You roll the basil really, really thin. And then you're going to slice it . And yes, I can look up without cutting off my hands. Okay, fresh basil for your pizza. You can put any type of fresh herbs you want. Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven or on the grill. We're gonna take our pizza now. We're gonna slide it onto the grill. We want it to slowly roast, much authentic like you would in a brick oven. Of course, we don't have one of those. Or you could do it traditionally, put it on a sheet pan or a baking pan and slide it right in the oven. We want to crisp this outside a little bit and make it nice and crispy for you. It's going to take a few minutes to cook. It'll take about 3 to 5 minutes and we'll rotate it to make sure it looks really well. As you can see, the edges are bubbling up and the pizza crust is coming together for us. And you want to just keep checking on the sides to make sure everything's okay. We're going to rotate it one more time. Let's check the bottom of it. We're going to actually lift it. See how nice and crusty it is? You're looking for that old world style right out of New York. Guys, we're going to continue this pizza in the oven so we can get the cheese melted. We're going to go into the oven, into the lower section of the oven, right into the oven on the flat surface, and in 2 minutes we will have pizza. Okay, we're going to take the pizzas out of the oven, guys. We have 2 pizzas to do. Our first one's coming right out of the oven. We're going to bring it over here, get it ready to be cut. Let it rest for a minute or 2, let the cheese coagulate. And then we have our second pizza ready to come out of the oven. Oh, look how delicious that looks. Wouldn't you like to buy that today? Yum. We're going to set that over here. Have that ready. We are going to go ahead and cut these. You can hear the nice crunch in the crust. And that is our pizza today, guys.
And this is how you make the homemade pizza. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week for another episode of Cooking with Culinary.
Thank you for joining us.
We want to finish up our newscast today with a few announcements.
Tomorrow, all over the United States, sophomores and juniors will be taking the PSAT test.
Beware that there is a part of the test that is called writing and language. In Texas, we normally call this section revising and editing. It looks different than it does on the STAR English test. There will be a small piece of the passage that is underlined. Find the mistake in the small piece. Remember that anything that is not underlined is correct.
Don't forget to bring a calculator tomorrow. Put a reminder on your phone so you don't forget. Also make sure that you have your own email address, not your parents' email address. This will allow you to see your results online. Results are available in December. If you provide your own email address, you will receive an email letting you know that when your test scores are ready to view.
Get some rest tonight and good luck on tomorrow on the PSAT.
Tomorrow, art club starts today at 2:45 in room 331.
Track Club is having their meeting in the cafeteria tomorrow after school. You must have paid all your dues in order to attend the meeting. Bring your completed membership forms.
Students who have already finished Spanish 3 with an A average that have not turned in the application for the Spanish National Honor Society, please come by room 410 and 417 to pick up an application. They are due by Friday.
We want to congratulate today the varsity cheerleader of the week, Sarah Dendy. Good job, Sarah.
UIL Mathematics will have an informational meeting after school on Wednesday, October 10th at room 262.
Come show your talent at this year's talent show November 15th. Sign up for the audition by scanning one of the QR codes on any talent show poster. Auditions are October 16th through 18th, so hurry up and secure your spot. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow us at KTIG News on all social medias and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in Monday for KTIG News.